Well, it's been a little while, but your boy DrunkenPrime is back at it again. Been a bit of a crazy run so far. Life has been up and down, up and down, up and down, but I'm back, baby. I'm back. But yeah, here I was in a Target. Just, I was like, everybody keeps talking about this Black Widow figure. So I was like, you know what? I'll pick it up. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to roll the dice. I'm just going to buy the damn thing. Only reason being is because I had all these credits from something Target screwed up. They screwed up something that I purchased for my kid's school. And I mean, it came all disheveled and disgusting. And literally, they just gave me all these credits. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to jump in on this Black Widow figure. Basically, it ended up being like $20 after everything was all said and done. So I was like, all right, cool. Let's do it. And so I got it. And yeah. I honestly, I wanted to see if this thing is really truly on the level that everybody keeps talking about, if this is the import level figure Marvel has been promising us for all this time. So let's dive in. Without further ado, let's discuss Marvel Legends, the Target exclusive Black Widow. First things first, the box. It's the white Avengers box that we've been getting as of late. Hooray. Like it has the figure on the front, has a figure on the side, figure on the back. Like it's just, yeah. And once you take the figure out of the box, she's wrapped in her Taco Bell wrapping. So let's go ahead and get this spicy fajita out. This tostada. Let's get this bad boy out. And we can't forget about the accessories, the spicy gorditas. We can't forget about those. So yeah, let's look at the accessories. Okay, so outside of the head sculpts, this is pretty much just all accessories I've gotten with any other Marvel Legends I've ever purchased. I don't buy a lot of Marvel Legends, so the fact that I bought this Marvel Legends thinking I was getting something special and then realizing upon opening the box that all of these accessories are part of the few Marvel Legends I do have, I was just like, boo. Just boo. Especially upon the realization that these accessories came with the Walmart exclusive Black Widow figure outside of the backpack. Everything else, for the most part, the hands are black instead of gray. The blast effects on her little bracelets are red instead of gold or yellow, whatever color they are. Like everything pretty much is the same that's included in there. So it's nothing special, nothing different. But the thing that is different is the head sculpts. And boy, oh boy, did they knock these suckers out the park. Yeah, I gotta give them these. The Real Tech or whatever the hell they're calling the technology. Yeah, they did a fantastic job with these head sculpts. You have your punk rocker 80s mullet head. You have the long hair that we're all kind of accustomed to from like the 1990s. That's honestly the look I'm accustomed to. That's the Black Widow I knew and loved, like the long flowing red hair with like kind of comb parted on the side and ready to rock and roll, like just kicking ass and taking names. That's my Black Widow. That's the Black Widow I love. The pixie cut Black Widow head sculpt that it comes with out the box. Now that one is sort of the new age Black Widow, if I'm not mistaken. That's sort of like the way the modern feminist would probably do the Black Widow haircut. I mean, granted, I like the pixie cut because it helps with the posing, but we'll work on that in a second. Anyway, let's talk about the figure. Okay, she's black. Yep, she's black. Top to bottom, black. I mean, the zipper, they did a good job with the zipper on the top of her little jumpsuit there, and her armbands are basically gold plastic, no paint or anything on there. They put a little bit of paint on the floating belt right on for the Black Widow emblem symbol or whatever. They put a little bit there, but for the most part, it's just the basic black figure. I mean, cool thing is they did put some ruffles in it to actually make it look like she's alive. They actually put some wrinkles in there. They added a little bit of layering to make it feel like there's more going on than is actually happening, because once again, it's just a black figure. There's nothing special about it. But what makes the figure pop is that the skin tone mixed with the head sculpts, which actually match. I have Marvel Legends that the head sculpts are totally different. The alternate heads are totally different colors. So it's totally different skin tones, everything. We've had that before. But yeah, everything kind of matches, it kind of goes, and it kind of flows. So I give them that. She looks like a person in a bodysuit. Now the posing, well, that's where this figure is supposed to shine. And I mean, it has its good and it has its bad. Let's be honest here. First of all, the bad. The neck, hinge joint, back and forth. Boo. Like that should be on a double ball peg. If this is going to be some sort of import level posing, it needs to be on a hinge. They can't have it on a hinge. They have to have it on a double ball. They have to. Other thing wrong with this. Yeah, there's no waist swivel, but there's ways you could have done that with like a ball peg inside of the bottom of the torso where she could have been able to move that. What they did was they put a hinge at the bottom. So basically she can just hinge forward and hinge back. So it's pretty cool for a Marvel Legend. She has your double jointed elbows, a pretty deep cut butterfly joint that leads to the front. So I give them that. I'll give them that one. She has your rotation at the bicep, rotation at the wrist, and she has the hinge joints inside of the wrist. Okay, cool. She has your hinge joint at the bottom to go across with her torso cut, which gives her basically the deeper cuts to go along with the double jointed knees and your typical Marvel Legends ankle pivot going side to side and front and back. So, I mean, all in all, pretty good. But let's be honest here. This is not import level. This is great for Marvel Legends. Let's be clear. She's lacking. Let's just use G.I. Joe Classified as an example. This is what I want to talk about this one. Let's use just G.I. Joe Classified. She's missing drop down hips. She's missing any kind of articulation in her shin. She's missing any kind of she's missing a toe joint. There's a lot of things she's missing to equate her being an import figure. Granted, she's a $28 figure with alternate heads and a lot of accessories. Is that a lot? Sure. But I mean, right now this thing is on clearance. Right now most people are getting this for 50% off, 30% off at Targets. They're trying to clear these bad boys out, these bad girls out. Yeah, get it if you can get it on clearance. I got this for $20, so I'm not too bad. I'm not too hung up about it. But yeah, I mean, it's okay. Basically, what they did was they took the posing, they took the legs from Shriek, which I'll give you an example here with Silk. They basically took her legs, made it a little bit deeper cut, so she can go a little bit further down in her posing. Essentially, what they did was they made her the female version of the 40th anniversary Spider-Man. That's literally what this figure is. Everything's exactly the same, except in terms of the joints, minus the high ankle articulation, the around her shins, and a couple of other joints here and there. But for the most part, it's the same exact figure. But because of the reuse, she's still missing most of the posing that figure offers. She can't get as deep as that figure. So just throwing it out there. So like I said, for Marvel Legends, really, really good. For a import figure, absolutely not. Not even close. It's a really, really good Marvel Legends. But it's not an import level figure. I got Figmas in here, or SH Figure Arts, that'll eat this thing alive, and I paid just as much for those SH Figure Arts as I did for this one. So, just saying. Now, double review. Let's talk about another figure I got. While I just left the store to get this figure, I happened to go into Walmart, and I ran into this figure on clearance. It is the Marvel Legends MCU She-Hulk from the Ultron wave, the Infinity Ultron wave. Now, let's be clear. First of all, I can actually see what the figure looked like, so that's a positive. And on top of that, she has a booty that just does not want to quit. Ow! Which is shocking for modern day Marvel. And she also has some A. Yeah, baby. But the purples, the dark purple mixed with the white, mixed with the lighter purples, actually make this figure pop beyond belief. And I mean, it makes me wish that She-Hulk show was actually any good instead of the hot garbage it turned into. But I mean, this figure by itself is great, minus the representation of the show it came from, because that was garbage. Accessory wise, she comes with a pair of gigantic man hands and a leg for Ultron, I guess, to beat up supervillains with. But I gotta say, all things considered, including all this, the head sculpt looks great. The whole presentation looks pretty damn stellar. What's also pretty stellar is the posing, which is actually really good. Like, the joints are really well hidden, so with her hair is going to restrict her head movement regardless, so it doesn't even matter. She has a good torso cut. She can go back and forth. She has extremely deep double jointed elbows, twist at the bicep, twist at the hands. You can even hinge the hands back and forth. She has your double jointed knees. She can do a pretty solid split, and she has your typical Marvel ankle pivot and twist back and forth to go along with her spectacular kicks. I mean, like, seriously, just those alone make this figure worth it to me. Anyway, yeah, this one, I gotta say, people are telling me this one's a hit. I gotta agree. And for the $12 or whatever I paid for this thing, I think I paid less than that when it was all said and done. Yeah, great figure again. Another great figure. But yeah, I'm back, baby. I'm back. DrunkenPrime's back. I missed you all, and I was just trying, just getting life put together. But we're back, baby. We're back going strong. Anyway, with that, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please make sure you check out the community tab. That's where I post any deals that I find on Figs. We got a few big sales going on around the World Wide Web, so I'm going to try to get those posted up as soon as I find them. Also, in the description, make sure to check out my Amazon affiliate link. It's pretty awesome. All you have to do is click on a link, go to Amazon, and buy away. It's a great way to support the channel when it doesn't cost you anything extra. But yeah, with that, be safe, be good, and it's the Drunken Prime cracking open another beer and signing off.